What's up? The purpose of our video is to just walk you through our journey. We're gonna cut the fluff. I see a lot of videos out there where you're like waiting for the person to tell you exactly what you're trying to hear, but we're gonna try to keep this short and simple and straight to the point. So anyway, I'm Art, my wife, Chris, and then my cousin Kevin. We're all partnership into this DTG garment printing business. We just launched about 2 months ago. Had our training about, what, a month and a half ago? Maybe a month ago. And just went through embroidery training because as we have embroidery machines as well. But the purpose of this video, the first episode, like the title says, is going to just walk you through the journey and the challenges that you may face when trying to launch a DTG or a garment printing business. We are in the month of September. I think it's September 22nd. It was my mother's birthday yesterday. Shout out to my mom, happy birthday. I mentioned the date because we launched during the pandemic, right? So that's a challenge in itself right then and there, right? My wife and I both have full-time jobs, so does my cousin. So finding the time in the day to attend to printing and trying to hone in on the skill is very vital. So it's very important that you make time out of the day to learn this equipment, learn your equipment, learn the different blends that you're gonna be printing on, learn the pre-treating process, all of that, okay? So watch YouTube tutorials, watch other people, other DTG printing businesses, tutorials, watch theirs because you can learn from everyone on this platform. Shout out to my guy, Primary Print Co. over in the Bay Area, where I'm from, my home, because he's definitely, you know, gave me some advice on techniques. Some of the challenges you may face. All right, we bought our 330 TX Plus Omni Print. Shout out to Omni Print. We bought it used, but not used, meaning that the guy who bought it never bought it out the box, never took it out the box. It just sat in a box for months. He bought it back in March, right when the pandemic was happening, and it just stayed in the box, and he decided to sell it. I swooped in, bought it. I don't like to pay bills monthly because that can be very stressful for someone who's starting and launching the DTG business. I say this because, one, this equipment costs about range between $23,000 to $27,000, right? If you're leasing it, you have to do some hustle and bustle on getting business to be able to pay that off, right? Unless you come to pay it out of your pocket monthly. But who wants to do that? If you want to pay it out of your pocket monthly, you might as well just buy it outright. But me personally, I don't like to have any type of debt or people in my pocket monthly, so I decided to go look for it used. That can be a very challenging process because you're going to do a lot of research. You're going to, make sure you have a lot of questions in regards to whoever you're buying it from, that they did the daily maintenance on it, they did the upkeep, on the maintenance of that. And that's the big risk that you take by buying used. When you buy it directly from like Omni or Epson or Brother, you are getting something brand spanking new. Fortunately, we brought something still new, so it worked out in our favor. I can't say the same for some other people who are on different groups and platforms that bought used. They bought a piece of trash because it wasn't taken care of. We bought our heat press, our Hottronic heat press. We bought that brand new, but then we bought the 16x16. We bought that one used from a buddy of ours who just had an extra one. And then right here on the side where you guys can't see, we actually just got our pre-treat machine. So we were pre-treating things via the sprayer, and watch a lot of tutorials on how to use the sprayer correctly because you can overuse pre-treat by using that sprayer. So some things you want to set up. Make sure that you get, at least get an account with a wholesaler. So like we have Sanmar, we have McCrary's, and we're looking into Bella possibly. But when you do that, it's not over, it's not finished, it's not complete that like, hey, I got a wholesaler's license, right? Oh yeah, get a wholesaler's license. You have to ensure that you get case pricing, right? Make sure you get case pricing because
case pricing is, so if you want to get a white shirt, a black shirt, a blue shirt, a pink shirt, you get the price per shirt that you would if you were buying, let's say, an entire case. But you don't have to buy an entire case of each color because you asked for case pricing. Most, t-shirt wholesalers, they just give it to you automatically. Some, they might be shady, so ask.
Thanks, honey, for dropping that gem for everyone, because I was struggling with explaining it. If you are trying to launch a business during the pandemic, understand that shipping is going to take a while, because UPS, FedEx, all the major shipping companies, they're running really lean right now because there's a lot of employees who are collecting the unemployment check. Like, hey, I'm making more money collecting unemployment check than driving and delivering this freaking package. So they're going to be running a tight ship. It may take a while. Their estimated days of shipping may actually may not be accurate. So you just need to be patient, but making sure that you keep track of where your package is at. Because like today, we just received our pre-treat machine, and it actually came before schedule. So do your research on the equipment that you're gonna buy. Thoroughly ask a bunch of questions. Some of the questions you may wanna ask is how often do I need to run my machine? If this machine demands to be ran every 2 to 3 days, when are you taking vacation? Who's gonna be running prints on your machine when you're on vacation or on a weekend, took a weekend trip or something like that, right? Do I really have the time to run this machine like that, as often as it should be? Do your maintenance on the machine, okay? Make sure that every day after you shut down, you are cleaning the area, the print head area. You're doing the daily maintenance that needs to take place, because that makes everything run longer and prevents any damages from happening long term. Do the official training for each piece of your equipment, and then from there, you start to find your own way. Because you already know how the equipment works. So if something was to work, something was to break, or something just don't sound right, you know exactly what it is, and you can troubleshoot it. Understand your equipment, you'll be able to troubleshoot it easy. You'll be able to train other people how to use it. I know somebody. I'm gonna not drop this person's name, but I know somebody who got really well equipped with all this equipment, that he made it a business to go around the world and train people. Not around the world, but around the US to train people. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't have revenue streams, or you don't have an idea on how you're gonna generate business, don't get into the business. Do that work first. Understand where you're gonna make money. Is it gonna be your own brand? Is it gonna be printing for other companies, other people's brand? Is it going to be partnering up with a school and running prints for maybe Spirit Day t-shirts? These are just ideas that you can flirt with, right? To just generate business and generate revenue. So really think about that first before you actually go out there and go and buy some equipment. All right? Follow us, subscribe, like this if it was beneficial for you. If it wasn't, hey, whatever. But much love, and once you enter into this DTG business, hit us up. Let's all network together.
It's tragic, baby. I pull up and fuck up the traffic, baby.